you might say that. Yes, it is a beautiful building with a very whimsical, almost magical feel to it. As you would have seen from the door, there is a lot that the Sweet Dreams Library offers. Quiet reading nooks, dedicated study areas with tea and coffee facilities, and did Claire show you our computer lab? Perfect. So if you do require the use of our computers, Microsoft applications on our computers, which you don't find in many libraries. This means you can create college or work documents very easily. We also do have multiple printers here. Again, what you would be required to do is simply print out your piece of work. Once you head over to the printer, it will not print in case you are working on something confidential. So once you get to the printer, you will then have to enter in your personalised 4-digit PIN again. Once the printer has recognised that it is you collecting your work, then it will print the item for you. If you no longer require the item to be printed, there is also an option to delete the item. However, this would require your PIN as well, just to make sure it's you giving the command. So your library card is a little bit different. You use your library card to grant you access into the building. That will open up the barrier for you upon entry, rather than you having to flag down a member of staff to electronically open it from our desks. You can let yourself in and out as you please. You can also check out up to 20 books per time. You can either do this with myself or whoever is at the reception desk at the time, or we do have multiple self-service kiosks around the library, meaning that you can check the books out yourself and also check them back in. You can also use the self-service kiosks to check all of your current loans at the time. This means that if you want to keep a book for a little bit longer and its renewal is coming up, it will give you the facility to be able to renew that book for a little bit longer. You can renew our books up to 6 times, as long as we don't have someone on the waiting list or have it reserved for somebody else. Now that leads me on to our online portal. So your unique PIN will also be able to create you an online account. This is really handy so that you can check your account online at any time from your phone. So if you want to check when an item is due from the comfort of your bed, you can do. So you simply log in. You can check all of the items that we have available in our library. You can also because we offer so much more than just being a library and a place to study and a place to use a computer. We have a lot of different events here, which would be a very good idea actually if you're looking to meet new people, because obviously I know you mentioned that you don't know anyone here, so it's a very, very sociable town. That's one thing that I will tell you, and a lot of our locals do come to a lot of our events, and it's just be kind of nice for them to meet the other children that come here regularly too. Are your children set up at one of the local schools? Yeah, that's a good one. No, my daughter doesn't go there, only because we don't live close enough there because we're the other side of town. So she goes to the one up by the park. Yeah, she loves it there. Okay, if you bear with me 2 seconds, I'm just going to grab you a library card and a pin card because I don't seem to have any left at my desk, so bear with me just 1 second. I'm just going to run to my colleague's desk and nab a few of hers. My apologies about that, but I'm back now. So I'm just going to set your library card up really quickly. Okay, fantastic. So this is your library card. I'll just pop that down there for you. I'm just going to get you to write down a 4-digit number for your PIN, and then I can input it into our system, and then you actually keep hold of this card. So if I could just give you a pen, and if you could just write down. Perfect, thank you. Oh, excellent. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, so I'll give that back to you because that has your PIN, and you'll obviously need that for your online login and also for the computer lab. But make sure to keep hold of that. We can manually override and reset your PIN for you should you require us to, but try to keep hold of that as best you can. So, with regards to the library card, that, like I say, gives you access to the building, and the one thing that I should mention is that if you do lose your library card, we can obviously find your account for you. That's no problem whatsoever. We can also as well as an email address and a telephone number should you need to contact us for anything. So I mentioned the coffee mornings, didn't I? And then we do have an open space wellbeing group every Monday, which is 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. So it's just a drop-in support group for anybody interested in their mental health and well-being. It's really good for people in the community to connect and just talk, basically. So that is something that's actually quite popular and has got bigger over the last few months. We do have the writers group, the local writers group for the town. That will be on Tuesdays, the 11th and the 25th, which is 2:30 till 4 p.m. We just run it fortnightly, but you basically just bring your current project and then you can chat to other writers over tea and coffee. You can share your work and try out some writing and editing exercises. It's just kind of good to like bounce off of each other. We also have drop in and dance. This is on a Wednesday, so we do that 10:30 till 11:30. It's actually for adults. I know that I said we have the music one on a Tuesday for the children. We have one for adults on a Wednesday. So it's just a weekly drop-in session for adults to dance to popular songs, old and new. Because, I mean, we all love an oldie, don't we? You just need to bring a water bottle and just wear comfortable clothes and shoes. But that's really fun. I've actually tried that myself, and I've bought some of my elder relatives. I bought my nan once, and she absolutely loved it. My mum loved it, and then I've even bought some friends. It's just a real good giggle. So yeah, that's good. And then we also have, I know I said about the live music of the evenings, but this month we actually have an acoustic jam session. So we basically run one of these the first week of every month, and it's usually between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. Just a monthly session for local musicians that want to get together on an informal basis for just a relaxed jamming circle. It's really lovely to watch. It brings me so much joy. It's such a lovely activity. So we don't have any amps or plugins, so there's absolutely no pressure, and it's suitable for adults and teens of all abilities. So yeah, if you do play an instrument, obviously feel free to bring your own instrument. It's just something fun that we try to offer as well. We also have Craft Club. That is, we run that Thursdays fortnightly, which is just a social group who enjoy crafting. I personally adore crafting. Do you? Yeah. I get the vibe that you would have, yeah. So this might be right up your street, actually. Like I say, we run it on a Thursday fortnightly, and this is at 2:15 to 3:45. So you just have to bring along your current craft project and join in with fellow crafters. And I feel like these kind of sessions are just really good to get inspiration and bounce ideas off of other people to add to your creativity also. This is a new one that I've actually tried recently and I loved it. So let me know if I'm boring you. But this one is Knit and Natter, that's what we call it. Again, we do it Thursdays fortnightly, and this is 2 till 4. So it's completely free. It's a social group for those who just enjoy knitting, basically. You bring along your current work in progress. You can chat with fellow crafters and share tips. So we really do try to kind of bring the community together with all of these activities, and a lot of my friends and family actually come to these things. So as well as working here, I socialise here too, and I do find that it really does bring us together as a community. I definitely think that if you're looking to meet new people, this is the perfect place. So I'm really happy that you decided to come and visit us today. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's fantastic. That's really exciting to hear. I'm so glad that you're so excited by all of this as well. Yeah. I'm very happy that you came in today. Yeah. Oh, no, that's fine. Yeah. No, there's more stuff for the children as well. Yeah. You know that I mentioned about the, what's it called? The baby bounce on a Tuesday. Yeah, so that's the Tuesday Saturday one. We also do Tot Rock. It depends which one you want to come to. You can bring your toddler to either. I personally would suggest Tot Rock, which is the one that I mentioned earlier. Baby Bounce is usually for younger children, but toddlers can come to that too. Then we've got the after school club. We've got Duplo, which is obviously the building session that I mentioned with the Lego. We have Singer Stories, which is on Fridays fortnightly. We have someone come in and sing stories to the children, and they absolutely love it. My children both absolutely adore that, so feel free to come along to that anytime. We actually have Lego Club as well, which is on Saturdays, so maybe your eldest would be into that. I'm not sure whether or not. But it's for all ages. I mean, your youngest could come as well. Yeah, it's just a fun thing to do on a Saturday if you don't have any plans. We then have Sunday crafts and Sunday board games, so again, maybe for your eldest, and we can find something for your toddler to do as well.